Listen, thanks very much for coming to a pint with Ferry and friends. Invited two of my favourite interviewees that I've done, and also two of the most bastard accent you've ever heard in your life. Guys, thanks for coming, mate. Talk us through the track.
I've not been home since the last time you interviewed us.
Big Kev, what's happening?
Oh, I'm a wee bit sad tonight, my mate's not turned up.
I know, listen, I know you've all came to see him, man, but text us 15 minutes ago. His mum caught him and Johnny Sunderland in the room. Johnny Sunderland was showing him where he pisses for. And she's went off him nut. He might come later, we're not too sure, but as of yet, he's not here. Slaney! Let's go!
Where's all my good girls? Where's all my bad girls? I'm talking about the
I've took you for a council house to the Tennent's Brewery. What do you think, mate?
beautiful! Absolutely beautiful!
Happy to be here.
Oh man.
Absolute pleasure. By the way, I must say, thanks very much for coming. You are looking brilliant.
Like you say, Slaney, you tell fucking lies all the
I'm
time.
absolutely fucked.
Right, Kev, I took you through a doorway in Buchanan Street, and by the looks signs you're still fucking living there.
That wasn't on the script. Fucking rude me 5 minutes in. Hey, Slaney.
Hey, by the way,
Seriously,
there
what
is a
kind of
lot of good-looking ladies here. And I tell you, I am looking for love. I swear to God, I've not had a date in a long, long time, so I'd be... Oh, you too. I love all this, by the way. I'm going to be massive. I can feel it.
Oh, we done the tour earlier.
It was absolutely brilliant, wasn't it?
But did you clean the pipes before you came out?
Don't say that to me. How dare you?
Sorry, mate. Right, as you've seen on the tour, I don't want to get to the tour, but Gary Locke's picked us up. He's a Tennent's hero, he won the Scottish Cup, obviously. His band, it was fucking horrendous. He looked like Anne Budge. But looking back on that day, Locke, what a great day to win the Scottish Cup, eh?
That was a great day, as I said, never played, but had a fucking great couple of weeks after it. And the good thing was, with Tennent sponsoring it, what they had said before the game says, if you can get all the boys for your local pub, come down to the boozer, Tennent's will supply you all with crates of Tennent's. Fucking magic, eh? I've never seen so many folk turn up at the pub. And on the Sunday after the game, obviously Tennent's must have supplied us with about 20 crates.
What about the suits though? I need to say, Slaney, you're a big man for your suit. Kev, you've told a couple of suit stories as well. They suits that they had were bastards, man. Somebody told me Jim Jeffries wanted them green to hide the grass stains on his trousers. Kev, what are you saying about these suits?
Ah, they were nasty. Like, to be fair, what colour was it? Cream?
Cream.
With a purple tie, maroon tie, white
Did you see the
spots.
size of the trousers? Did you see the size of
Aye, what size of neck were they?
Are these working? I feel I'm louder when I just talk.
By the way, we need to say as well, what a crowd we've got, and a couple of big names as well. Gary Harkins is here. Gary, put your hand up, please.
Hey!
Gary, what's the team for Saturday? Kev, what was the story about you two when you missed out on a 10 grand win bonus? Tell us.
Oh no, that was down to Sunderland against
Johnny?
Johnny. He was. Can't remember.
Is what they call him here?
You've got his strip on.
No, so what happened was I was scored up on a Friday, didn't make it. was quite happy with that because the boys were coming down from Stranraer, going for a night out, and I took them round the sights of Sunderland. So the next day I said, right, we'll meet at the pub you're staying in, I'll take you out for a Calvary. Big spenders. And sitting there in this Calvary, and I left the mobile phone in the car, so I come back out the car, and about 15-20 missed calls to the assistant manager. I was like, oh fucking hell, what have I done? So phoned him, I said, look Adrian, you try to phone me? You're on the bench today? And I was like, oh fucking hell. So at that time we were playing, I think it was Liverpool, and Liverpool, Leeds, Man City, the top 6 were a 10 grand win bonus. And I was thinking, fucking hell, I better got back, so up to the stadium as fast as I could, never made it in time. So the other striker, this French guy called Lilian Slans, he made it in time, so he got on the bench. I was like, fuck. So I wasn't overly bored. We only fucking beat Liverpool 1-0, didn't we? He came on for 5 minutes. Somebody tied his shoelaces again. It was an absolute embarrassment. But he was fucking 10 grand better off, and I'm sitting there, the dearest fucking beef Calvary I've ever had. Shocking.
Brilliant. By the way, we need to talk about them because you've just flung them up on that bar. I feel like they go underrated in this show.
Unbelievable, £1,000.
Fair.
Where was it again we got them?
Prada?
Can't actually remember. They were only about £30 to be fair. No, I'm not sure.
Locke, when you won the Scottish Cup, did your pals no sleep on Tynecastle?
Aye, they did. After the game, obviously we went back to Robbo had a pub, Gorgie Road, so we all went in there. And then went back to his house. And then in the morning I phoned my mate, he said, like, how'd your night go? He says, I'm lying on the 6 yard line. I'm like, where about, like? He said, Tynecastle. He says, where the fuck did you get in there? So we broke in, got a carry out, broke in about 12 o'clock at night, and every one of them sawing logs on the fucking 18-year-olds. The groundsman was gone off his head, but obviously because we had just won the cup, everybody was in good spirits, so I think the groundsman had a heart attack at the time, but he seen the funny side of it. And then, as I say, the day after that, we had an open deck bus tour of Edinburgh, which...
How was that? Brilliant.
It was fucking out of this world. But it was a brilliant weekend. You know, every Hearts fan that went to that has all got a story about it. And it's a pity because, you know, if Celtic or Rangers win the cup, they can't do that, which I think is quite sad, to be honest with you, because we've got a big rivalry with Hibs. But, you know, both clubs, when we win a trophy, get to do an open top tour of the city. And it's a great experience.
Here, do you think we could do that? Open to a bus.
Where did you go?
Up to West End again.
What would you wear?
Bollock naked. Oh, I am made for showbiz, isn't I?
I want to ask you about the barn.
I've changed my barn. I like just to look down there, as I said, it is known as the Shetland pony. I love it getting stroked.
And did you go for a sunbed today?
No, I went for one yesterday. I was going to go for a spray tan for a wee change, but I never done it. So I went for the sunbed yesterday. But I think I should have went for one the day side.
Why?
I'm not too happy with the skin, to be perfectly honest with you.
See, when you get the spray tan, do you get the Henry Holes and that done as well?
What's that mean?
The balls?
Oh, I have mentioned Henry Holes. No, you bollock naked in the spray tan. The sunbed, I always keep my pants on. I think that is important. There's no burn that.
Right, we're going to talk about our favourite Scottish Cup memories. Big Kev, Tennent Scottish Cup, what's your favourite memory?
It's not my favourite memory, but the script says it's my favourite memory. Fucking shite, honestly. We don't ever really... We
Who's had enough of you, Kev?
Must be Morelos. No, it's we get one of these scripts every Tuesday, and they never really go to plan, but I have to talk about Rangers beating Celtic 3-2 in 2002. So I can remember it very well.
What do you remember?
What do I remember about it? Shite. Absolute pish. As a Rangers fan, class.
Absolutely class.
So no, obviously Celtic were ahead in the game for quite a long time, and then Rangers equalised. So Rangers equalised, and then obviously there were 10 seconds there. They got a winner, Peter Lovencrans, and I would imagine all you guys in here, whatever team you support, to score a winner in a cup final at Hampden last minute against your rivals, that's probably like a dream scenario. So maybe no for Peter Lovencrans coming from where he came from, but the Rangers fans were ecstatic that day, and to be honest, I can't even remember it, but it was shite.
Locke, you played against all those players, Larson, Amoruso, who was the best you played against?
Gaza, mate, without a shadow of doubt. I mean, Rangers at that time had world-class players like Gascoigne, Laudrup, but Gaza, just for his banter on the pitch...
Did he give you a bit, Locke?
Oh, he give you fucking pelters. Let's see if you've done a wee turn, you're like, I'll go and do that again. Hope this give you all that, but on the pitch he was just a genius. See, running with the ball, and he was deceivingly quick. And then you look at Celtic as well, they had great players, Hartson, Sutton, Larson was world class. So to play against they boys, you learned all the time, and you had to be on your toes. You'd go through to Parkhead and Ibrox and you believed you could win, but you also knew that if you didn't start well, you could be 3-4-0 doing after 20 minutes. But playing against they boys was brilliant, and they weren't just great players, they were good lads as well. So when you met them away from football, you could have a pint with him, talk to him about his escapades at the World Cup, how he got on it, all the big clubs that he played for. And it's sad to see him how he is now, because you look at him when he was in his prime and you see all the guys that he hung about with, and you think to yourself, where are they now? When he's toiling, you all wanted a piece of him when he was fucking brilliant. But now he's struggling a bit.
That's disgusting.
That's what's like it was happening to you. You're stomach.
No, but listen, when I played football, I had so many leeches that sucked out of my life, money, blood, and when I stopped playing, they were nowhere to be seen. But now I am rising to the top. I will not even look at them.
But see, Big Sutton and that, did they ever give you the big time shouts? Because see, when I was a young boy, remember I used to train and you'd make a mistake or something, and Sutton would just run over to you and say, "Oi, see when you're fucking working at McDonald's next year, and make sure you give my son extra chips in his Happy Meal." Did you ever get any big time shouts?
You got that obviously when you were playing. I remember, I think it was the season that Rangers and Celtic were both gone for the league, and it was down to basically how many goals you scored. So I played with Kelly, and I swear to God, we couldn't get out of the 18-yard box. The first half an hour of the game, we genuinely couldn't get out of the 18-yard box because Celtic battered us. But during the game, you're trying like fuck it, because you're like, they want Celtic to win the league. They want Rangers to win the league either, but somebody has to win it. And then near the end of the game, I remember, I think something's like that, "You're trying like fuck today." And I'm like, I've never gone out my 18-yard box, you big prick. Give me a break. Right, all the conspiracy theorists and that would have had a fucking field day, because we went into, it was Tiger in Glasgow. So on a Kelly, but we always went out at the end of the season last night, like lad, piss up before we were going holiday. Who walked in at the Rangers team? So we're sitting having a pint with them and that. So imagine a Celtic fan was to walk in here, they'd be fucking crying.
Slane, if you'd have walked into that pub, what would you have done?
I would have fucking knocked fuck right out of them. Not a problem. I actually can't fight. I swear I cannot fight.
Oh, Slane, your memories, Celtic getting beat for Inverness Cali.
Well, it is one of the most embarrassing nights in the history of the club. But what I must say is, I think Mark Viduka got a lot of stick for people for
refusing to go out for the second half.
I think he was spot on. I would have done exactly the same, but I would never have been seen at the club again to get beat with Inverness. Fuck me. By the way, I was watching that game the other day because on the script, as we were speaking about, I was going to talk about it, and I was watching it. Do you know Ross Tokley was playing then? I swear to God.
You played against Ross Tokley, didn't you?
And so was Charlie Christie's father was playing as well.
No, Ryan Christie's father, Charlie.
That's it.
Charlie Christie's father would have been fucking dead at that point. Kev, what about you? Who's the biggest big time player you've played one against?
Oh fuck, I don't know. I can't remember last week. The boy I used to play with, Kevin Phillips at Sunderland, like he wasn't big time.
Pish.
I'll tell him that. He wasn't big time to. He was big time to certain people out with the football, but amongst the younger players, he had a bit of banter. And I used to say to him, like, he says, "Kev, you stay near me," and I was like, "Oh dear." He says, "You're at Durham and I'm just at the other end of Durham," and I was like, "All right." I says, "How long does it take you to get home?" He says, "About 45 minutes." I says, 45 minutes? So it takes me 20 to get home. He said, but it takes me 20 minutes to get to the front drive and I'm not 25 at the front door.
I hope that's me one day, I hope that's me one day, that.
Tell everyone, what's your wee flat up the way?
I would not, honestly, guys, I mean it, I would love to do this and become a dirty millionaire and be totally filthy and no speak to anybody. But the whole reason is I want to buy my wee ma a flat in the West End, and as soon as I do that, I will never step foot in the media again.
But you've made a few quid for the open goal so far, and you just sponsored a panda last week.
That shot's shocking, isn't it?
Where'd you get that one?
Cruise.
Cruise? I'm not selling there. There's no way.
Giacomo. Yeah, can I just say quickly here?
You can say whatever you like.
Absolutely. See, before you came with it, I had a meeting with the two bosses at Tennent's, and they want me to be the face of Tennent's side. This is true, Gary. And part of the deal is they are going to pass my driving. They're going to put me through my driving test. This is a true story. I don't know why I've actually told you this, but that is a true story. But I will be the face of Tennent's, and I will leave open goal as soon as I get it.
Tell them what happened on your... How many tests have you done?
I've taken my driving test 4 times, so I failed it obviously 3, and on the 4th I said I can't get through that again. I said, you're not listening to me.
Oh, sorry. I've heard that about a million times.
On the 4th time I went automatic test, and I failed on that. But what happened was, at the end, the examiner said, I think it was Mr. Slane she called us, which turned me on quite. No, I'm only joking. But she said, Mr. Slane, unfortunately you have no passed. And I took out £200 out of my pocket, slapped it in the dashboard, and said, does that change your mind? And this is a true story, and she said, no, get in the car. Still no driving.
Oh, brilliant. Right, upcoming final, Celtic v Hearts. Locke, you'll be hoping the Hearts can add to their history. How are you feeling about their chances?
Nah, we're
Nah, no chance.
We've got a chance. You know, we're in the final, so anything can happen, but it'll be difficult. You know, Celtic have proved again that they're probably the best team in Scotland at the minute. Rangers are obviously getting closer. I'd like to think that we'll be a bit closer next year, Hibs, Aberdeen. But
at the moment, Locke, Celtic are struggling, I think, with a form.
Yeah, well, they've not been as convincing probably the last couple of weeks. But on the day, anything could happen. You know, they could get somebody sent off after 5 minutes. You could get a good ref. You could always get a shite one.
Hopefully Willie
But nah, we've got a chance. I mean, hopefully Willie's saying the boy.
You'll need to do it topless, so that's the only thing.
Absolutely.
Got a chance.
I was thinking, and this is serious here, Lockie, why don't me and you walk out Celtic and walk out Hearts?
No problem, big man. I was delighted you said that you're the face of Tennent's. I thought that because your fucking nose is purple.
Can't believe it. Feel sick.
I feel sick.
We'll speak English.
Kev, what do you think of big Piezu as a former Hearts number 9? Is he better than you?
No, you know he's no. Lockie, tell me the truth. Tell me the truth, Lockie.
Both similar, eh? But you
I was faster.
You were quicker.
Were you fast, kid?
Oh, rapid. Honestly, right, they were the lie. In the youth team at Sunderland, they said to me, you're no fast, big man. I says, right, every 100 metres, I'll beat you all. See, when I got these big legs going, these size 12 feet going like flippers, honestly, fucking overtook them all. Not a problem.
Kev, you don't need to be fast. That isn't your game. You are outstanding physicality.
Slaney, you never seen me play football?
Never.
You asked me the other week. You asked me the other week. I gave my left hand and he says, who did you play for again?
Well, I watch videos of the night, absolutely not.
Kev, what's that like when you pick him up for the podcast?
Oh, it's class. All day we did the podcast. I texted him and said, "You want me to pick you up?" He says, "That'd be magic." So
it's brilliant, the job, isn't it?
Oh, it's good, right? It's like a wee fucking like psychology hour into it.
And all jokes aside, to dampen the mood, Kev really does put an arm around me and make sure I'm all right.
I'll tell you something, you're doing a fucking terrible job.
Well, he's turned to me rather than you.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
What's that all about? I used to pick you up.
No.
Right here in front of this crowd, pick who you want to pick you up on Tuesday, me or Kev?
Gary Locke, yes please.
No, he opened up the door the other day, came out his wee moss house, and he had a pair of fucking skin tight, painted on denim shorts.
My wee man was actually picking out. She wanted to come out and see you, but she was a wee bit shy. Aye.
Oh, next time do that.
No, because you might get the right
No,
idea.
no.
Right, okay. Hibs are the last Edinburgh team to win it. Were you sick when Hibs won the cup?
That's fucking spewing. But to be fair, the chances of us playing Hibs again in the Scottish Cup final will probably be quite slim, because you've always got to beat the Old Firm to get there. So for me, the biggest derby, although Hibs fans will probably disagree, was the one that we played them in. So I think we probably still slightly have the bragging rights in the city by as much that we beat them in a final. But it was always going to happen at some point. It's been a long time, 1902 the last time they won it. So it was credit to them, Big Stubbsy, a great mate of mine, and he done a fantastic job, and you could see how happy we were after it. The only thing I would say about the Hibs supporters, they stopped their players from getting to do a lap with the cup inside Camden, which is a shame for the players, because obviously they all got a wee bit overexcited.
Disgrace.
It was
What were you looking at there?
Just looking at my purple nose and that.
I remember that's copper.
Oh, that's copper to be fair, so.
But you beat Hibs in a cup final, obviously. How good a feeling is that, beating your rivals?
It was brilliant.
But you knew the Hibs team, didn't you, a couple of days before?
To be fair, I couldn't believe it when I said that to you. The next day the headline was, Hearts were cheating bastards before Leeds United and all that. But we weren't doing it their training ground spying on them or that. It was just kind of what happened when you play Hibs and you're in the same city. There's always somebody that's looking to, give you a wee bit of information. Hibs will be the same. They would have probably found out a wee bit of stuff about us. And we kind of knew their team, we knew how they were playing, so that helped us in terms of picking our team, tactics, all that type of stuff. And then, like what I says just before talking about the Celtic game, anything can happen. Start of the second half, Kujavi got sent off, and that made a big difference in the game. And then after that, once they went down to 10 men and we scored the 2 goals as quick as we did, I knew about half an hour ago I was going to get fucking bluttered that night.
Right, so Billy Brown told you the team ahead.
Sorry, Si.
Yes.
Locke, can I call you Locke or Gary?
You can call me whatever you want, son, you want.
Thanks, Locke.
No problem.
See the night.
As long as you do the nice hockey tonight.
You're flopping a wee bit there.
No, is that Jacob, mate? Bet lunch. Fucking brilliant.
What I meant to say is, see the night before the final, did you sleep?
No, really. We're in the city centre, which I thought was a bad idea at the time. We signed the Marriott.
Whose decision was that?
Paolo's. I think he quite liked the nightlife and all that. I don't care if he went out, to be honest with you. But we stayed in the Marriott.
It must be the most amazing feeling, the full build up to a final.
You can't take this kid seriously. Nah, it was an intense build up, because obviously we hadn't played each other in the final. And I was saying that to Si. I went to meet.
Oh, you've asked him a question. Listen,
Sorry.
So I went to meet Billy Brown.
Lovely boy.
What a great man. He was assistant manager of Hibs. So he'd asked us for a couple of tickets for the Hearts end. So I went to meet him. Gets out the car, standing talking to him. This Hearts fan came for fucking. He's like, you better not be telling him the fucking team. And I'm like, it's my mate. I've worked with him for fucking years. All I'm doing is giving him a couple of tickets to the game. I says, but what the fuck's it got to do with you? What I'm doing? The boy was quite happy. See, when he knew that I wasn't telling Billy the team, I was just giving him a couple of tickets. He was quite happy. But that's what everybody was like that week. Everybody was on edge, because it was such a big game, and the chances of it happening in a game are fucking really slim.
And Slane, you've asked him about sleeping. How's your sleeping going?
I am a ruthless insomniac. I have not slept, in all seriousness, I have not slept or ate in about 3 or 4 weeks.
What are you functioning on? Just Monster?
Monster,
What about that Barney by you?
Try-
Come back here!
try-
Come back!
Get him up
One
the
back
bar.
across the bar!
Get him up the bar.
Holy fuck! That is a belter! Slane, here's your next haircut.
I've been, Monster, I'm really struggling with my sleep. Locke, would you give me any tips how to sleep? I can't shut it down, and my heat does not stop, and especially after a night like this, me and the 2 ladies will be no sleeping tonight.
Kev, Edinburgh Derby's talking through them. You've obviously said you drank Sol Bambas. How much do you enjoy them?
Obviously one of the best derbies. I've only played in a couple, but
It's an actual total hatred. See, like the Celtic Rangers, do the fans hate each other?
I never knew what it would be like until we went to Easter Road that day, and I genuinely believe that I didn't think I was playing, because fucking Jim Jeffries was playing mind games with me. On the Wednesday, I think we'd played about 8 or 9 games up to that point, and we won every game. I was the top goal scorer, and the gaffer pulled me in the Wednesday and says, "Big man, had the chairman, the Romanov guy, on the phone. He says, he doesn't want you to play on the Saturday. The derby. I says, what the fuck do you mean? He says you've been slacking off. I says, but Gaffer, you're the manager. You just go back and tell him I'm the best player we've got. I says, and that's how it'll be. So I swear to God, right, Jim fucking Jeffries for the next 3 days in training didn't involve me in anything. So I'm thinking, I'm actually not playing. I'm actually crying. I was like, oh no, this is... So on the Friday, I thought, right, he's doing the shape of team. I'll be in the shape. Wasn't even in the shape. I was like, oh fuck, this is shit. So on the Saturday, the team get ready. Sunday, it was a Sunday, the team get ready, and at number 9, Kevin Kerr's like, fucking hell, I'm playing. So I was like, so we won the game 2-0. Obviously, I had a few soul bambas that day, but says to Gaff on the Monday, I says, Gaff, why did you make me believe that I wasn't playing? He says, aye, but I got a performance out you, didn't I?
Oh, Slaney, imagine that, right? A foreign owner went to your manager and said, the boys Slane's not a play Saturday. What would talk us through it?
I would see, in all seriousness, I would wish walk at the club. Certainly, I believe that owners should be. It's a hard one, though, isn't it? No, see, when you're an owner, though, I was thinking about it. I used to always give owners a hard time when they told the manager. But if I was putting billions in, I certainly would be picking the team. But not let anybody control my money.
What if the owner open goal comes to me and says, Paul Slane, we need to cut him?
Hopefully, because there is bigger and better things than what for me. Me and you are, well, we announce it, we are leaving the show.
That's why we've called this night. This is why we've called this night.
Kev, you have not hit the cut.
Tell him where we're going, Slaney.
Where are you going?
Babe Station. Where are we going,
That was
Slaney?
cracking when at Babe Station, remember that? Do you remember that? Aye.
Right, so guys, best memories at Edinburgh derbies. Did you ever get who did you enjoy smashing in the derbies?
That's a difficult
Or
one.
enjoy smashing after the derbies?
Nah, to be fair, it was a big rivalry, but there was always a lot of respect between the two sets of players. But like Mickey Weir was a massive Hibs man. And obviously I was a massive Jambo, so we always had a fair bit of a ding-dong. Paul Kane, Pat McGinley, loads of lads there. So all it was about for me was you just had to win it, because it's all very well when you're playing in the derby, but it's the 4 or 5 days after it when you've got to walk about the streets and that, and they can give you a bit of stick, or your own fans give you a bit of stick. So for me, it wasn't about smashing people, it was just about trying to win the game, and luckily for me that we did that most of the time.
See Hearts and Hibs, like obviously they're massive clubs. Talking Celtic and Rangers going down south. How do you think Hibs and Hearts would have had the resources to say at Bournemouth? Because they're much bigger clubs than them, eh?
I think, Hearts and Hibs, their fan bases are massive. And you see that, obviously, I see Brett for Hibs is in here tonight, and he'll tell you the same. When you do your open top bus parade, there's 250,000 people on the streets. Our problem is, you're like, well, where are they every single Saturday? Can Celtic and Rangers...
Half of them are homeless, aren't they?
I think so.
Hey, Locke, you've only got 20,000 seats.
Well, that's it. We've only got 20,000 seats, but I genuinely believe that if we were doing well and winning leagues all the time, we could probably get more than that. But the problem is, they didn't come week in, week out as much as what Rangers and Celtic fans do. But the potentially two clubs, and Celtic and Rangers as well, if they were doing south and getting the money that the teams doing south are getting, like Bournemouth, Celtic and Rangers would challenge for the league down there.
Slaney, any interest in Hibs or Hearts?
I haven't listened for the last 3 minutes. Nah, I'm only kidding. It was great what you were saying, I believe.
It's so fucking patronising.
Oh, this is brilliant, isn't it? In all seriousness, do you think we will get to the Hydro? Absolutely.
Kev, how was Locke as a coach?
I was injured all the time.
Get injured more than me.
No, I did notice that Locke was potentially going to be a good coach.
Shit
To be
manager.
fair, like, no.
Not at all.
To be fair, you did say earlier on you were the captain of Hearts at 20, right? So did you start licking Jim and Billy's balls then? Because honestly,
Was he Jim's boy, was he?
No, oh, what?
I licked him before him.
No, you know. I try to take your mantle. No, to be fair though, Jim and Billy managed Hearts, then Bradford, then Kilmarnock, then Hearts. What was your club's, Locke? It's only fucking Scottish player to play for Bradford in the Premiership. Jim and Billy only got 5 games and not playing every minute.
Is Billy Brown a good guy?
Great guy.
Great guy.
Did he work for Hearts and Hibs?
He did that.
Not for me.
That must have killed Billy to do that.
Fucking brilliant.
Go on, give us a cut us. Come on, Lockie.
To be fair, there was one game, I think maybe you might have been playing, Kev, and the Ryder Cup was on, so Gaffer fucking loved the golf, eh? So the game had kicked off, and Billy's like, where the fuck's Jim? He comes out about 5 minutes into the game, I was just watching fucking Tiger there on the 17th. So the game had kicked off, and he was still in the office watching the fucking golf. And sometimes or not, you'd be picking the team on a Friday, and you know, he would just be fucking blanking you. And you're sitting going, Gaffer, are you quite happy with the team, the corners, the tactics and that? And he's like, fuck you talking about? I'm fucking watching the golf. I'll talk to you in the night. But it was, as he says, sees man management and that. He knew how to get the best out of you. He would wind you up all week, and like what he's saying, like he thought he wasn't playing in the Hibs game. And all week he was playing, because I was part of the backroom staff there, but it was just to make sure, because you had to keep on top of this.
How was he? How was he to manage?
Oh my God. Great lad, great in the dressing room, but fuck me, he could talk. You're sitting going, what's happening this week? No sure, but we'll ask Kev, because Kev will fucking tell us anyway. You know what I mean? But he was brilliant in the dressing room. You need boys like him and like Rudy and Sleeves and that. They were big characters, and I think that's how we done so well that season.
Rudy was something there, wasn't he?
He was different class, big
What a
man.
player.
When I first came up to Hearts, right, there was all the foreigners, and there was the Scottish boys, and they did 2 keep ball sessions. It was the foreigners did one session, and the Scottish boys did another one. I was like, this can't fucking happen. So I just bowled in and said, right, you are here, and they're like, who the fuck is this guy? And I was like, I'm Big Kev from Slaney. And that's it. We ended up like actually became closer, because there was a big divide at the time. But fucking, you just got to be. I am a bit loud, but I don't really care.
You're amazing, mate. You're absolutely amazing.
Slaney, who was your best coach? Barry Ferguson?
No, isn't it bad? Do you know Barry Ferguson?
Tell us a Barry Ferguson story.
Tell us the Bob Malcolm story.
Do you know, I swear to God, I used to cycle into training, and one day I was cycling away from training, and Bob Malcolm in his Range Rover trying to knock me down. That's not me trying to be funny, that actually did happen. He kept going, and I thought, surely he's going to stop. And I ended up fucking myself right into the gate, and Bob drove it away down that day, so I must say I love Big Bob to bits.
Because he gets a bad press, Bob, but...
Must say right now, if anybody thinks what they think of him, it's totally right. He's a great
But see, if somebody
guy.
does think it and they want to have it up, come and speak to you about it, what would you...
Aye, I'll agree with them. Mate, I've just put, look, caramel on my shirt. Look, I'm leaving joking, I have. Oh, come on.
Right, just take it off, Slane. Take your shirt off.
No, I've not got the body for that.
You do, the body's looking great.
The body is looking great.
Excellent.
Yeah,
One and a half.
Who wants to see Slane with the shirt off?
Whoa, yeah! Why don't you show me where you pitch from? No, I can't. My ma said, make sure you keep your clothes on. This is fucking brilliant up here. Oh no. Oh. I didn't know take that off there.
I don't know, you've
Shat myself in there. I'll do it for the next show.
No, none of the night show shite.
Oh, I'll do it tonight for you.
Okay, what's the chance of getting this man in at Hearts?
I'm an unbelievable coach. Unbelievable
Oh,
coach.
tell me,
Two fullbacks go, your 2 centre-mids drop in as fullbacks. When you lose the ball, two fullbacks come back in as midfielders. There you go.
Do you know?
Fuck that, Slaney, just get in for the crack.
Aye, absolutely.
Do you know about his the research he's done with Boca or not? You heard this now?
Juniors, I know where they lie.
Tell him the story.
No, I worked for Boca. I was over in LA.
So for an LA. Fucking Boca, they didn't bother.
No, it's Kev, I was over in LA and I got scouted by Boca Juniors. Actually, have you ever seen a coach get scouted? I've never seen that, have you, Si?
No, I've never seen
I was the first coach ever to be scouted by the Boca Juniors, and they've offered me a job for life earlier, Si.
But who did they compare you to? The coach?
Aye. Can't remember.
Right, just on coaching to Lockie, like see guys like Kev, how hard are they to coach?
It's not hard to coach because he was a good player. He came
Was he a good player,
He was a good player. I not trying to bum him up and that, but he was the talisman for us that year in as much that we had a target man who could get the ball forward to him and he get injured. What was it, your
I just
hit? But the operated on your fucking head. But nah, he had a few problems, didn't you, with your hit? And then
that's what we were talking about, obviously, the cup final there. That cup final that Hibs beat Hearts. No, Hearts beat Hibs. I was like, I should have been playing that day.
that's right.
And why were you not?
Because I was... Because Hearts wouldn't fix me properly. And...
What, you missed the final?
And then I just
Does that
decided...
kill you, that?
I decided to save my contract with like 2 or 3 months to go before the final. And then I was getting married that summer, so I went to Magaluf for my stag do. And that week the guy for the Sun phoned me, or the newspaper, says, could you do a day-to-day diary if I phone you every morning? I said, no bother, mate. I says, what's the cup final build-up? Fucking still trying to phone me. Honestly, 2 days I'm not getting back.
Because you were going through a hard time at Hearts when Kev was there, obviously, people not getting paid. Who else was good about the dressing room, Kev, that kept everyone's spirits up?
Big Marius Zaliukas, because he was like an interpreter.
He went to Rangers, didn't he?
Aye, he could speak like the Russian, and the Russian came in one day and started telling us that he was speaking in Russian, weren't they getting paid, and like and the translator for him would say, he's like, keep doing what he's doing, the money will be sorted. But basically what Marius translated back to us later on was that he's all fucking useless. He ain't getting fucking no money unless you get your finger out. We'd won like 11 games in the bounds, and because we lost 3-0 to Celtic at Parkhead, that was it. We weren't getting any money.
Right, teammates, Slane, favourite teammates?
Favourite teammates? What, funniest teammates?
Anything, just somebody you like.
Well, I said to you earlier, Si, I've never had a funnier teammate than me. So it's always been hard for me, Locke, to relate to anybody. But I must say, James Forrest is the diamond.
Oh, he loves him.
I love him to bits. He is my hero in life. Like, seriously, he's the most amazing guy. So I would say James Forrest.
More than Kieran Tierney.
Both of them are great.
Because you said that he was the last day in the taxi ride.
Taxi ride?
Aye, remember hoovered you?
Aye, he was excellent. Both of them are excellent. But as I said, I never really... it was always difficult for me, Si, is
If you're up
because
against him,
I was the biggest character in the changing room, by far.
Lockie, what about your favourite teammates? There's only one man, Stevie Felton, come on.
No, Filters was brilliant, comedy gold. Always used to have a laugh with him and all that. When we went to Mallorca quite a lot, and he was brilliant company. But there was one guy, I think it was just after the cup final, we turned up, and this guy turned up at the boozer, all the teams sitting, come across with a heart strip on. So how you doing, mate? And he was
This is in Mallorca,
This was in Mallorca. He was fucking delighted. He's like, this is magic. All the boys I've supported all my life. It's alright if I sit and have a pint with you. I said, right, so this was the Monday. The Friday was still theirs. So we went into this boozer and this woman walked up to me and went, see you're a fucking prick. I'm like, what's your problem? He says, that's my fucking husband. He's meant to be on holiday with me. I swear to God, he slept in my room for fucking 5 days. And you're like, you never tell me you were fucking married, mate. His fucking missus has spent the whole week. I think her mum was there. So he's like, well, your man was with you, so you're alright.
Kev, any good trips away with the boys?
No, I was quite reserved. No, I went on a family holiday once with the kids, and
This is not about your kids shining in the pool, or is it?
No, this was just me being me. And first day there, obviously everybody's done it. You get to the pool, you're like, oh fucking hell, look at that pool there, and you're like, oh aye. So I thought I'll be the big shot and go and do a big dive bomb early doors.
As you do.
As you do. So I took this big fucking run up, and then my foot went straight through. You know the plastic that goes round the fucking. That was me, man. I nearly lost my big toe and everything. That was the holiday ruined. I ruined the kids' holiday. Couldn't walk. I was getting wheelchaired about in Torremolinos because my big toe was nearly chopped off. Fucking so now when we go on holiday, obviously I'm not allowed anywhere near the pool.
They used to go to Cheltenham every year, but one of the boys took, again, fuck knows what happens to me, but a tenner a head. No, in fact, it was 50 quid a head. The boy ended up making about £2,000 and he ran the last length of Cheltenham naked. Ended up 2 days in the jail, but he got £1,000 at the end of it. Slaney, go for it.
No, I just came back to my mind there about Hong Kong. We were in a market, right? We were in a market, and there was so the boys were just buying stuff and all that. But I'd seen a wee chicken. Not a real chicken, it was a fake chicken you squeeze, and it's a chicken noise, right?
Yeah. Choking the chicken.
Aye. Is that? Is that lined up? No, because what had happened was, so we were playing with this chicken, and it made a chicken noise, so every time we pressed it, everybody would look about. The hotel think it was a real chicken. But what had happened was, about 3 in the morning, right? No. Aye, about 2, 3 in the morning, right?
What does it matter if it's 2 or 3?
But well, it will in a wee minute, because what happened was, me and Keatsy, James Keaton's was, playing with the chicken, right? But Danny McGrain heard us playing with the chicken, so he's came to the door, and he's banging the door, right? He's like, fucking let us in. And me and Keatsy just went quiet, right? But just this, so he's kept banging, and so we're like, right, he must be away. And as he just as he's about to go away, we pressed the chicken again, right? So eventually, right, and I swear to God, this is a true story. I never tell lies. Right? Here, do you know what I meant to say the last time? My mind is that bizarre. Do you know every emotion, happiness, sadness, downness, whatever you call it, downness, it's never been a thing. Do you know? I get every emotion through my mind in the space of 1 minute. It is fucking outstanding. Anyway, back to the chicken. So back to the chicken. What happened was beautiful. That's how we sit when you're rich, when you're filthy rich. So what happened was, I keep saying what happened was, I keep repeating myself. Grow up! No, so eventually Danny came back and banged the door. So eventually we opened the door and Danny said, "Geez, the chicken." So we gave Danny the chicken, right? So no word to a lie, right? No word to a lie. The next night we were out, came back, 1 in the morning, we're walking by. The chicken was going off in Danny's room. I swear to God! All I'm saying is, I love Danny to bits, but I do not know what he was up to with that chicken. I give him the applause, please!
And by the way, that's it.
No chance.
That's it. Questions are gone.
No way, we'll keep talking. Anybody, questions, come on.
That's it. No, wait. We have got questions, but before the questions, you want to sing us out?
Let me think if I get a song today. Why don't you come on over to my place?
Don't know that one.
Hey girls, we're having
In a party, we'll be singing, dancing, and singing. Don't know the words.
Right, questions for the crowd.
End it with a
Question for Kev.
Oh, jeez, this will be nasty.
How do you feel Jack Ross has got on at Sunderland, one of the biggest budgets in League One? Does he deserve time and is he class?
I think all managers need time to get their team right, but it's not about the biggest budget, because someone's biggest budget was from the players that they had for the previous season, so ultimately they should be getting automatic promotion. But I did go down and watch them and they were absolutely fucking rotten. Honestly, Locke, I actually thought 6 weeks I could get a game for them. 6 weeks training, I could do a job. I definitely could.
Who was it? The boy Dunn that you said it was at Hearts? You said he had a nightmare, didn't you?
Was it Dunn that was the centre half?
He done well for us as well.
He wasn't bad, but he looked raw. Like he looked like he needed a wee bit of maturing. Best player they had was Aidan McGeady. Miles, too good for that league. Lee Cattermole was still steady, but
I'm
they're going to struggle.
Still there.
No, I'm surprised. Chris Maguire, friend of the show, good guy. Get him on. He's got a few funny stories.
No thanks.
He'll steal your thunder. He'll steal your
He
thunder.
has got nothing in
He
me.
will steal your thunder.
Slane, see if you reached your potential, could you have went and played at that level?
Oh, absolutely. I was absolutely brilliant, Locke.
Did you ever see him play Locke now? Was he never on the radar for the Hearts now?
Never seen him play for the reserves.
Also, does Kev know who scored the first goal at the new St Mirren Park bonus point for second goal scorer?
That'll be me.
Was it, mate?
Aye, it was that.
For Kelly, wasn't it?
That's right, I remember because we came up
Who
the
asked
side.
any questions? They were pish.
You feeling left out, Slaney?
I don't like it. I want
No, I
attention,
know,
mate.
it's alright, he's keeping the best to last. No, that's right, I came signed the Thursday.
Brilliant questions.
No, that was because I took a bit of stick that day from the St Mirren fans.
Why?
Just my first ever game in Scottish football. And the cross came in, scored, and that was it. Bang, get it right, fucking ring you.
Right, Locke, here we go. If you could pick one player I've played with and one I shared the dressing room with, who would they be and why?
Me, Gaza, eh? And I like to laugh and I joke in the dressing room, like obviously you guys. He'd have been fucking brilliant. Some of the stories that Durante used to tell me about him, that, like, he'd have been legendary in the dressing room where we were in. Brilliant.
I've had mine, I've shared the dressing room with Slane and it's fucking tremendous. Slane, who would yours be?
My dream?
Just you in the dressing room on your
Just
own?
me, myself. And I'm not even... I know we're all having a wee laugh. I'm being serious.
What about you, Kev? Who would you pick
What, to be in the dressing room?
to be in a dressing room with you?
I'd love to have been in the dressing room with this guy, seriously. I've come across some funny guys, but this guy's fucking right up there.
I don't want to be known as somebody that is a character or funny. I don't want to be known as that. I am much bigger than that.
Tell us what you are and what are you?
I believe I'm going to be a top actor, Locke.
River City.
Oh, he's better than that.
I'm much better than that.
What sort,
Miles better than that.
what sort of roles could you play, Slaney?
The horny housewife? No. No, I meant to say
The heartthrob.
Aye, that. Aye. Horny housewife is a woman, isn't it?
Well, the guy, 50 Shades of Grey, you could have him.
Oh, yes, please.
But listen, that's us done. That's it, right, it's done. Thanks very much for coming.
Let's get a sing song.
Right, what you want to sing?
What can we all sing? What's that song we
Right,
can all
come on,
sing?
give us a song, Slaney.
Somebody start, get a sing song. Everybody. To go. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. You're the only man.
Thanks very much for coming. It was a pleasure. Thank you very much. Cheers. Right, come on, let's just.
Thanks, guys.